against Gbagada FC. Gbagada FC had really had enough experience playing Nationwide League One. First campaign for Smart FC. With the way things are, a lot of campaigns from Gbagada FC towards this. They had a couple of chances last season to gain promotion to the Nigerian National League. But disappointing result at the end. They have to start all over again in this Nationwide League One. Your suggestion in this game?
Yeah, thanks for having me, Bashir. I mean, it's a nice atmosphere here at the Teslim Balogun Stadium here in Lagos City. I mean, of course, seeing everyone ready for the action here at the stadium. Smart FC against Gbagada FC. Gbagada FC, no doubt about that. They have the experience. They have been in the league so far. They know how it is played. And for a team, Smart FC, who are making a debut in this competition, let's see how it pans out. It's just 90 minutes of football. Can Smart FC be smart enough to actually, pull off the surprise against Gbagada FC? Or can Gbagada FC actually, continue their domination in the Nigerian Nation League?
The team lineup, we go straight to the lineup of Smart City in this game. In goal is Agbola Samson Okpemi, former Mao FC goalkeeper all the way from Oshogbo, now the goalkeeper for Smart FC. Number 5 jerseys Oyebanji Habib, 10 jerseys Agbola Ajani, 7 is Ibrahim Fatai, 13 jerseys Adejo Kuntunde, 14 jerseys Omotoso Rilwan, 15 jerseys for Smart FC's Ogunle, 17 jerseys Akzan Jabar, 18 jerseys Ibrahim Abiodun, 19 jerseys Akachuku Chidebere, and the 23 jersey for Smart FC in this game against Gbagada is Azan Shuaib. Going straight to the lineup of Gbagada FC, who are going to be doing everything possible to claim maximum 3 points against the forthcoming Smart FC, who is willing to just put a smile on the face of the fans who will be watching them for the very first time in Nationwide League One. They will be doing everything possible to put a smile on the face of their fans who will be watching them live at home at the Teslim Balogun Stadium, talking of Smart FC. But at the end, nobody is to be right off. Let's go straight to the lineup of Gbagada FC. In straight, number 1 choice goalkeeper is Olotu Alaba, the number 1 choice goalkeeper for Gbagada FC in this game. 2 jerseys is Owokwetu Joshua, 4 jerseys Eya Solomon, 6 jerseys Bilehamin Adekunle, 9 jerseys Akibu Ademola, 10 jerseys Balogun Wasil. The captain of the side is Fagbe Isemio, 12 jerseys Al-Azan Badamasi, 14 jerseys Uwocha Martins, 21 jersey Badamasi Rilwan, and 23 jerseys Alfred Shegun. With the way things are now, both sides are ready for attacking football. Obi Manuel, both sides will come out all inside for maximum 3 points.
Yeah, definitely both sides should actually come out for maximum 3 points in this game. It is the first game of the season. I mean, when you start with 100% superiority, you know how it's gonna be. It's a long game to actually play for in this competition. When you start your game with 3 points, you have the morale booster, you have the confidence of going out to other games and getting maximum points. So let's see how it pans out in this game between Smart FC and Gbagada FC. It is the first game here. Let's see how it goes out at the Teslim Balogun Stadium.
We're getting set as the 2 players are warming and greeting for the kickstart of this opening Nationwide League One 2022 season. On paper, Gbagada FC will have all what it takes to claim maximum 3 points. But 90 minutes of football will judge who goes home or the share point in this first opening season between Smart FC, who is at home, welcoming Gbagada FC. A lot of matches as well in different venues and different centers. But concentration on the live commentary is on Smart FC, welcoming Gbagada FC. In blue and white is the visitor Gbagada FC. And the host is Smart FC. Fans coming in numbers to watch this live game. The Nationwide League One, the third tie of the Nigerian League. The coach for Gbagada FC is Olajide Akin Yelu. He has been one of the most serving coach for Gbagada, and he will be willing to have a very successful campaign this season.
Actually, in one of his speeches, said that 3 points or nothing in this game for Gbagada FC. Though they have the experience, no doubt about that. They be coming to this game with maximum superiority against our Smart FC, who are just making their debut. But let's just watch how it pans out. The fans are here to cheer their team into our victory in this game. Let's see how it goes here. It's just 90 minutes of football, and also let's see how it's going to be happening.
We wait the kickoff as the conversation between the match commission and the center referee for a successful campaign for both sides. We all await a very interesting 90 minutes of football action. A very entertaining 90 minutes of football between Smart FC and Gbagada FC. Gbagada FC, it's one of the favorites to gain promotion back to the second tier of the Nigerian football. But as it stands now, everything will all be in hands of the two teams to secure maximum 3 points or the share points. Good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to Teslim Balogun Stadium for the kickoff of the nationwide league. Would not be surprised to see a shocking result. But let's wait and see what 90 minutes of football was in the grassroots football. Couple of seasons for Mao FC in the Division 2 last season. Now having another good spell with Smart FC in Lagos. 70% of the Gbagada FC players had a very good campaign last season. All the effort wasn't enough to gain that promotion to the Nigerian National League. Now they have what it takes again to restart that momentum, to restart the fight, to restart all what it takes for them to gain that promotion ticket. Talking of Gbagada FC. We set now for the kickoff, and it's Gbagada FC to kickstart 2022 season of the Nationwide League One. The third tier of the Nigerian Football League set to be on the way. And let's sit down wherever you are and enjoy one of the best entertaining football. Fans really are having it all in good in Lagos. And it's a live commentary all the way here in the city of Lagos. The Teslim Balogun Stadium, the home soil of the Smart FC side. We will be doing everything possible this season to fight for the promotional ticket into the Nigerian National League. We are in the third tie as the first vice president of the Nigerian Football Federation kickstarts this season in a dramatic style. Welcome to the city of Lagos. Welcome to Teslim Balogun. Obi Emmanuel, welcome to Lagos.
Definitely welcome to Lagos. Looking at the atmosphere, these guys are really ready for action. It is the Nationwide League One, and it is between Smart FC against Gbagada FC. As you said earlier on, Smart FC making their debut in this competition. Only time will tell, can they actually spring up any surprises, or can Gbagada FC make this season count? Because they'll be pushing definitely. Can they make this season count and get their promotion to the Nigerian National League?
Yes, the referee checking on his watch. Let's the kickstart of the game commences fully now. Different venues. We have matches all over, but concentration will be on Smart FC taking on Gbagada FC. No team is to be right off in the National League. No team is to be right off in the Nationwide League One. We are getting set now for the kickoff, and Gbagada FC now pushed us forward for a 90 minutes of football action. They are in blue, Smart FC at home in yellow. Gbagada FC pushing the ball very forcefully with a promising attack for the very first time in this game with 30 seconds of football action. Obi Emmanuel, that's to show Gbagada FC are ready for business.
Exactly, they're actually ready for business. I mean, looking at the support from their supporters, they're actually cheering them with the vuvuzela, with the trumpet, with the saxophone, with the drums. They are pushing forward. They want to get the victory in this game, and they're actually showing it from the players. They're actually pushing forward, but Smart FC have been coordinating themselves so far in the first 2 minutes of this game. Game on, no doubt about that.
It's a campaign trying to just hold on the ball. Fagbe Samuel, but didn't locate him. And sends it back to goalkeeper. Needs to be very careful. Samson Agbola, and now that's the problem. Oh my goodness me, I said it. Samson Agbola needs to be very careful, but the recovery from Oyebanji Habib was a very vital one, and I'm very sure he is going to be needing a medical treatment for that last diving tackle, for that rescue. He was the last man standing to save Smart FC from conceding very early.
My God, that was a very, very horrible mistake from the goalkeeper there. But thanks to the defender who actually came to the back to rescue the day for Smart FC. I mean, he shouldn't be doing that. This is the first game of the season. You have to stay concentrated. You have to watch your men very well. That was a very horrible mistake from the goalkeeper. And that looks like a corner kick in favor of Gbagada FC.
Oyebanji Habib should be back on his feet after that very good save. Where is his last man standing? Corner kick, first corner of the day. Not the best delivery. And the defender is there for Smart FC to clear it out of the danger zone, but still not yet well cleared out. As the captain is there to make the clearance, Adejoku Tunde. At the end, Smart FC relieved with pressure. Goal kick, Smart FC. Samson Agbola is a well-known goalkeeper to me. Very well composed and experienced. Should be very careful. This is National League 1, Nationwide League 1. You are aiming for Nigerian National League. Horrible mistake like this should not be made as a goalkeeper.
Yeah, definitely horrible mistake should not be made as a goalkeeper. But it's a game of football. I mean, we are all human beings. I mean, top classical goalkeepers in the world do make some mistakes. But let's just be careful and then stay concentrated in this first game of the season. It is just the first half of this encounter. Game on.
Still much time to play for Smart FC and Gbagada. Just 3 minutes into the game. Still goalless. Wherever you're joining us, it's the live broadcast and the live commentary of the Nationwide League 1 between Smart FC at home welcoming Gbagada FC in Lagos. A very usual one. And it's a free kick advantage for Gbagada FC will be taken by the midfielder, Alfred Shegun. Will launch the ball deeply into the box area. A chance for Gbagada! Very, very close for the captain. He should have done better. Fact that he sent me for Gbagada FC. And almost close to the opening goal for Gbagada FC. But Smart FC very, very lucky to not concede there.
Yeah, definitely that was a wonderful crosser from the captain there. Alfred Shegun did it so well. Nice header into the bottom corner. But that wasn't able to counter for Gbagada FC, who actually pushing forward to get the first goal in this game. The Nigerian Nationwide League season, the first match, they're actually pushing to get the first goal in this game. Smart FC needs to be very careful at the back. They're actually leaving it very porous at the back. No doubt about that.
Still nowhere cleared out of the danger zone for Gbagada FC to shoot. And this time around, there will be no problem for goalkeeper Samson Agbola, who was very lucky earlier from the horrible mistake made by his last man to the rescue for him. No single shot on target here from Smart FC. Now they can promise one now. Push the ball attack now for Smart FC inside the box area. Appealing for a penalty, referee not deciding one. At the hand, goal kick advantage for Gbagada FC. Referee trying to confirm the status of the striker of the Smart FC inside the territory of the Gbagada FC play. No problem for Lotu Alaba, the goalkeeper of Gbagada FC in this game. One of the longest serving goalkeeper for Gbagada. He was here last season fighting for the Nigerian National League ticket, the second time of the Nigerian football. All their effort wasn't welcomed. And now they have another new season to start a new campaign for the promotional ticket into the second tier of the Nigerian football. Smart FC will be doing everything possible for a very good start of the season. But this time around, Gbagada FC very composed in their defensive role, making sure they don't just lose any ball attempt into the hands of the Smart FC. Most of the ball pushes out from the Smart FC are going out very easily for a goal kick. 2 ball into the field, and referee will want the goal kick to be retaken. Goal kick taken very short. And Gbagada FC will be doing everything possible after having a very good campaign last season. They ended in the 3rd position, but that wasn't enough for them to gain promotion to the Nigerian National League. This season will be a different campaign for Gbagada FC, and I'm very, very sure they had a very good campaign. A lot of invitational tournaments, a lot of friendly match before this Nationwide League 1 season. And now they should have a better season ahead of the challenge.
Yeah, no doubt about that. They should have a better challenge, a better season going forward for the Nigerian National League promotion ticket. They did last season, they pushed for it, but they didn't get it, no doubt about that. But this is the first game of the season, and they are showing some great signs of getting something from this first game of the season, and it's just a corner kick here in favor of Gbagada FC. Can they make this counter? Only time we tell against Smart FC, who probably might actually prove something smart in this game, but we are actually ready to see what they are able to offer. They are the debutants in this competition. Let's see what they will offer in this competition.
Goal kick advantage for Smart FC. Taken very short by Samson Agbola, the goalkeeper for Smart FC. Launch forward into the territory of Gbagada FC. Well controlled by Ibrahim Fatai. Support by his captain, Ibrahim Abiodun, same name. I beg your pardon, Adejo Kuntunde is the captain for Smart FC. Gbagada FC trying to just make sure they have very well composed in that defensive low, not to allow Smart FC pressurize the defense line, doing everything possible to push all attack out and make sure live it's much more difficult for Smart FC to break that defense line of the Gbagada FC.
Definitely Smart FC actually pushing forward to actually play smart and enter into the bottom line of Gbagada FC. But thanks to the midfielders, they've been very composed, very defendable. They've been very solid in the first half of this game. I mean, kudos to the center defenders, kudos to the midfielders of Gbagada FC. They've been able to stop Smart FC from penetrating into the 18-yard box of Gbagada FC.
Free kick advantage for Smart FC in a very good area now. A very promising area now for Smart FC. If possible, they have a free kick specialist that can convert this. Possibility of Smart FC open the scoring for the very first time in their campaign of the Nationwide League One. Free kick in a very good area now for Smart FC. It's a 5-man war for Lotu Alaba, the goalkeeper for Gbagada FC. Free kick in a very good area now for Smart FC. He goes for goal himself, and no problem this time around for Lotu Alaba, and which well read by goalkeeper to go out for a goal kick. Not the best free kick taken.
No doubt about that, not the best free kick taken from that midfielder there. I mean, just well over the crossbar, not a good one. The goalkeeper was definitely actually out of his line. You can actually check one of the two angles and then put the ball into the bottom corner. Probably you might get the first goal of the game for Smart FC and first goal of the season for Smart FC.
We still await where the goal will come from and who exactly will be the first step to score here. Chance for Smart FC. Very, very lucky Gbagada FC. Have another man just to stop the attack from the Smart FC. Otherwise, it will be a different story entirely. There is a player down for Smart FC. It's the advantage for Smart FC rolling in pain. And the medical staff attention is called on the player down for Smart FC. Trying to signal and confirm who exactly is for Smart FC. There is another player down for Gbagada FC as well. Both players need a medical attention as the players calling on the medical staff to attend to both players down injured. And now they will allow the play to hold for the meantime as the players receive a medical attention.
We are talking about earlier on the chance for Smart FC there. It was a nice stopper from the Gbagada player, Balogun was actually well read. I mean, look at that player was proving so smart. Tries to dribble his way into the bottom corner and get the first shot on target for Smart FC, but was well read by Balogun Wasi, the centre back, who actually stood his ground and actually tackled well and recovered the ball for Gbagada FC. And the game is still on here, still goalless here at the Teslim Balogun Stadium.
Communication between the coach of the Smart FC and his boys. One of the players of the Gbagada FC still down receiving treatment. I think it's Akibu Ademola, the number 9 jersey for Gbagada FC. receiving treatment. Attended to by the medical staff of Gbagada FC. Very organized nationwide League One side. Making sure all teams provide a medical staff with a lot of good equipment, a lot of good facilities to assist these players, to promote them both home and abroad. And this is what we are seeing now. Akibu Ademola is back on his feet and is ready to continue this game. With the way things are now, Smart FC are not giving room enough for Gbagada FC to showcase their talent and play their tiki-taka football we all know them all about.
Yeah, definitely they are not actually giving the chances out from Gbagada FC. They've been defending so solidly in the first 10 minutes of this game. Smart FC has been pushing forward, but well defended from the Gbagada FC. And also if you look at Gbagada FC, they've also been coming forward, but Smart FC, they've been able to regroup themselves back. You know, in the first 2 minutes of this game, it has been Gbagada FC, but later on in the last minute of this game, it has been Smart FC. It's still game on, it's still goalless in this game.
This is the captain of the side, support by his own teammate. Expecting a cross, extra chance here. And goalkeeper needs to be very careful again. Talking of Agbola Samson, the goalkeeper for Smart FC in this game. He needs to be focused. Put all his mind in this game. A silly mistake may cost and change the whole scenario of the game. A goal from Gbagada FC may just change the whole scenario of the game. But it stands, the goalkeeper still escaping the call from the Gbagada FC side. Big chase there by Balogun Wasil, but well recovered by the Smart FC defender to clear it out of the danger zone. It's a body challenge tackle. Referee not interested in it at all to allow play continues. Wokocha Martins for Gbagada FC. Lovely tic-tac football now. But it's possessed by Smart FC. To regain the ball possession is Balogun Wasil for Gbagada FC now. Akibu Ademola, not the best control. At the end, it goes out for Gbagada FC throw. Quick one from Alfred Shegun. Back to Alfred. Balogun Wasil. Support by Wokocha Martins. Sexy back to Wokwe to Joshua. Support by Alfred Shegun. Oh, too much for the captain. Fagbei Samuel at the hand. Smart FC escaping it. It's not been easy for Gbagada FC so far in this game as well. They've been trying to play their tiki-taka football. At the hand, their finishing had not been superb.
Yeah, for me, actually, I've not been surprised. I'm seeing how Gbagada FC actually pushing forward. They are showing the stuff of an experienced team, an organized side. They've been in this competition for a couple of seasons, and they're actually showing the stuff. Looking at their tiki-taka form of football, but they just need to get the ball to the right position and then get the first shot on target. Probably that might be the first goal of the competition. Make this count exactly. But Smart FC, kudos to them, no doubt about that. They've been well coordinated in the back, but only for their goalkeeper, it's a debut season for them actually. But he needs to coordinate himself. He needs to calm himself down. It's the game of football, definitely. It's a new season, definitely. You have a lot to actually prove for Smart FC.
We still await where the goal call will come from both sides. We await if Smart FC will open the score in this season. We have Gbagada FC. Couple of fans watching this game throughout the whole universe to share this game on, promote Nigerian football, and show them they are here to promote grassroots football, starting from the Nationwide League One. That will be the first booking of the game. And this time around goes to the Smart FC midfielder. Ogunleye goes into the referee booking and gives advantage for Gbagada FC. Will be taken by Wokocha Martins. That's the first booking of the game. And they need to be very careful not to see red. Otherwise, it will change the whole scenario of the game and allow Smart FC to play under pressure. But this time around, it's a free kick advantage for Gbagada FC, taken by Wokocha Martins. Flag is up already for an offside and relieve the pressure on Smart FC. The call from the assistant referee will relieve the pressure on Smart FC, and that will be advantage from the territory. Both sides had not really been so facilitating in front. No single shot on target from both sides. That's to show the defenders are here to do all matchman business, to make sure even if they cannot score, they should not concede very early. So far so good. 15 minutes of action played. Still goalless.
Yeah, definitely. This actually shows the superiority. This actually show the calmness from the midfielder and also the defenders for both teams. They'll be very calm, actually watching each other. Smart FC has been watching Gbagada FC. Gbagada has been watching Smart FC. But we just need a moment of brilliance to actually get the first goal in this nationwide league first season, 2021-2022 season. Who is it going to be? Is it for Smart FC or for Gbagada FC?
Not the best control from Alazan. Badamasi at the end gives it out very easily for Smart FC. Free kick in a very promising area. If possible, they have a free kick specialist that can convert this. He may go for goal himself from this angle. And it's a very good one this time around for the very first time in this game. And the goalkeeper is called to action. Very good call there from Ogunleye. And a lot to Alaba to the rescue for Gbagada FC. First corner for Smart FC. And this time around, it shows they are here for business. It's a very good free kick from a long distance. Loto Alaba was called to action and saved the ball very wonderfully. Still not yet cleared out of the danger zone for Smart FC to shoot. And this time around, no problem for goalkeeper. And the ball is goal out for a goal kick advantage. Gbagada FC. Both sides have been making sure all things work out for them. So far, so good. 20 minutes of action live at the Teslim Balogun Stadium. It's still goalless as it stands. The first kickoff of the season. The Nationwide League One, the third tie of the Nigerian football. Both sides will be having a very good campaign this season. It's a very good welcome advice. In case you're just joining us, it's the live broadcast and commentary for the Nationwide League One 2022 season between Smart FC in yellow and the opponent Gbagada FC. Scoreline still. One, the delivery from the Smart FC have not been the best. They need to just convert the chances that are coming. Otherwise, the second half may be a different scenario. Smart FC having it all very good in the start of the first half now. Advantage coming all in their favor. Ball possession coming in all in their favor. Beautiful delivery from Ibrahim Fatai. Chance here for Smart FC. Penalty. I'm not surprised to see this. They've worked for it. It's a big call in front of the referee. Referee had no doubt, no two thinking from the referee than just to award a penalty. What a work call from the referee.
Definitely well called out from the center referee there, but kudos to the jersey number 7 man for Smart FC. Ibrahim Fatai, well ball into the bottom corner, finds his man well, just did a 1-2-1 to touch on that one, but the defender was actually not watching his line. A foul there, definitely a penalty. Well spotted from the center referee. I mean, a great chance here for Smart FC to actually, the debutant, to prove a smart one on Gbagada FC.
I'm not sure the referee will have to reverse his case. Referee already points to the spot. And the decision will surely stand in favor of Smart FC. This is the first opening chance to have the first season goal. As we have one of the players of the Gbagada FC into the referee booking. That is Alhassan Badamasi. Despite the referee decision, keep complaining. And referee have no other option than to put him into his booking. And that will be the first player of Gbagada FC into the referee booking. A big moment now for Smart FC to open the scoring and be the first team to score in this Nationwide League 1 season, 2022 season. All hope on Oyebanji Habib to put Smart FC in front and open the scoring. Their first season in the Nationwide League 1. Ogun Banji Habib against Olatu Habib. It's a well-taken penalty. Sends the goalkeeper the wrong way. And it's a fine penalty. This time around, Smart FC now lead by goal to nil. Thanks to Oyebanji Habib penalty. And it's a well-taken one.
Yeah, no, that was a well-taken penalty from Oyebanji Habib, the jersey number 5 man. Definitely Smart FC. Actually, they are the David in this one against the Goliath. Gbagada FC, who has also been in this league, who has the experience, but Smart FC has been able to actually shut the mouth of Gbagada FC. 1-0 in favor of Smart FC against Gbagada FC. Game on, game on, game on.
I'm not so surprised to see this. The chances have been coming for Smart, and now they've been so very lucky to get that big call from the referee. And they just have to say thank you to Oyebanji Habib for that well-taken penalty. Otherwise, it will have been a different story. Sends the goalkeeper Lotu Alaba the wrong way. One of the most experienced goalkeeper, longest-serving goalkeeper for Gbagada FC. He had no chance about that. Even if he goes directly to where the penalty was taken, he might not just save it up. It's a well-taken. Plays the penalty into the roof. And goalkeeper sends the wrong way with no chance for him. Still enough time for Gbagada FC. If possible, they can bring themselves back in this game.
Yeah, definitely it's a game of penalty. I mean, when you face the goalkeeper, it's either you bury the chance in the bottom corner or you just balloon the ball over the crossbar. But the goalkeeper actually had no chance in this one. Olotu Alaba, definitely nice penalty taken from the jersey number 5 man, Oyebanji Habib. But looking at for Smart FC, on the right-hand side, the jersey number 7 man has been very fantastic. Ibrahim Fataya has been dishing out the passes into the 18-year-old bot, getting the ball and crossing into the bottom corner. That actually got them the penalty in that game. Kudos to this young man. Fantastic, no doubt about that.
There is a player there for Smart FC. And trying to figure out, I think it's Azan Jabbar. The number 17 jersey. Azan Jabbar is the man down for Smart FC. And the medical attention needed on him. And he's been attended to by the medical staff of the team already. Azan Jabbar, very silent in the middle of the area. But been very influential in that middle. Still enough time before halftime as well. If possible, Gbagada FC can bring themselves back in this game. Still enough time to play in the second 45 minutes. If possible, Smart FC can add to the tally. So far, so good. Smart FC has been the better side. I need to be sincere with you. Obi Emmanuel, they've really shown they are here for business in this Nationwide League 1. And they are giving Gbagada FC the take of a very hot take to just taste. A big defeat for Gbagada FC if it ends this way.
Yeah, definitely for me, Smart FC has been a better side, no doubt about that, and that has actually shown for they have scored the first goal in this game. In the first 5 minutes of this encounter, it was Gbagada FC. They've been pushing forward, but Smart FC, they came together. They just brought themselves together, well coordinated. They got their acts together, dishing the ball to the bottom corner, and yeah, they are leading with the first goal of this game.
No good communication between the two players of the Gbagada FC. A promising chance there for them. The flag is up already. And now Smart FC can smile to say thank you to the assistant referee for the call. They will not be in rush to take the free kick. They know how much important this maximum 3 points will be for Smart FC. They are paying for what they've gotten. Gbagada FC already sweating on the hot seats there. Smart FC are enjoying themselves, pressurizing the defense line of the Gbagada FC, who is not really expecting what they're seeing here. Personally, Smart FC had really been composed, well organized, and they're letting Gbagada FC sweat on what they are paid for.
Yeah, no doubt about that. Smart FC, they've been very composed. I mean, no wonder, looking at the Gbagada FC player, they are now playing a defensive form of football, leaving only one man, just number 9 man, in front line to actually do the work for them. But this would not definitely work out for Gbagada FC. They need to bring in men forward. They need to be very, very coordinated. Just getting the cross into the bottom corner. You can get the equalizing goal. It's in the first half of the game. Game on.
Already half an hour gone. Scoreline still advantage Smart FC. After Oyebanji penalty was well taken in the 27th minute. Gbagada FC will surely be thinking of how they can bring themselves back in this game. Just believe it all works in your favor, Gbagada FC. Smart FC making life so much difficult for Gbagada FC in this game. They are doing everything possible to just let Gbagada FC sweat on all what they've been paid in for. The noise had not been the advantage. A very silent Smart FC have been showing and playing the best of football. This is Ibrahim Fatai. That needs to be very careful this time around again. What's the referee decision? This time I think it should be a free kick. Trying to ride. Referee trying to confirm the head status of Ibrahim Fatai. This man had been really dangerous in front of ball for Gbagada. He had been pressurizing the defense line of Gbagada. He had been the main man in front. The main problem for Gbagada, putting pressure on the Gbagada defense line and making sure they sweat for it.
Definitely no doubt about that. Ibrahim Fatai has been the main man for Smart FC. He has been putting a smart one on this team. I mean, running from the flanks, getting the cross into the bottom corner, doing the tricky 1-2-1 to get in the touches, and also putting fantastic cross. I think Gbagada FC, they need to stop this man. If they can't stop this man, I mean, it might also be a game over for them in this nationwide league.
Very, very lucky not to be given another penalty. Another goal, yeah, may just change the whole scenario and change the whole game. Gbagada FC already feeling reluctant in this game. Goal again from Smart FC may just change the whole game, and that may be the whole day for Gbagada FC. It's one taking and it's blocked by the wall, still not yet cleared out of the danger zone. Gbagada FC this time around escaping that big call and clear the ball out of the danger zone. Back to the ball possession advantage, Smart FC. Really enjoying the ball possession, Smart FC. Gbagada FC would not see this coming. Very sure they will be believing it will be a much more easier game for a newcomer. Talking of Smart FC. But on the field of play, it's a different story entirely. Smart FC had been the better side, letting Gbagada FC to know they are here for a big business. A lot of work to be done by Gbagada FC. If they want to get the promotional ticket into the Nigerian National League, the second tier of the Nigerian football, early start will determine how far they can go this season. Smart FC showing they are not here to play. Both sides will be aiming for a promotional ticket. But this time, home and away, result matters a lot. It's a good delivery this time. And the touch at the end of it from the Gbagada FC striker, not the best one. And this time around, no big problem for Agbola Samson. Watches the ball, goes out for a goal kick. At the end, Agbola Samson had not really been called to action. Talking of the Smart FC goalkeeper, he had really been enjoying his territory. The defenders of the Smart FC have been doing all-man duty to make sure the attack from the Gbagada FC and not be a big problem for them.
Yeah, definitely this number one man, Olotu Alaba. I mean, for Smart FC has been very quiet in the first encounter of this game. I'm no thanks to his defender who has been doing a very, very solid work out for Smart FC. But I think at Gbagada FC, they are getting the ball forward, but they just need to get the ball more quicker. I mean, just bringing the flanks, man, the fullbacks, let them also coordinate, let them also come forward, dishing the crosses, and probably getting the crosses for the just number 9 man. Same thing as Smart FC, they are doing the same thing, and also let them also replicate the same form, getting the crosses into the bottom corner. You can get a goal in this game.
Still enough time to play in the second half. 7 minutes to go, plus additional time before halftime. Scoreline still advantage. Smart FC the lead by 1 goal to 0, thanks to Oyebanji Habib, well taking penalty in the 27th minute. As it stands, life becoming much more difficult for Gbagada FC in this game. They're becoming much more frustrated. It's a frustrating evening for Gbagada FC and a good day to start a new season for Smart FC. The lead by goal to 0. If they can hold on the momentum, hold on the pressure, get the belief that they can do this thing, get the belief that they can do the assignment, they will surely run home with the maximum 3 points. Talking of Smart FC, because they've really shown they are here to get a maximum 3 points. Gbagada FC had really been shook in front. They only had a very good start in the first 5 minutes of this game, and now they are sweating after that 5 minutes of action. Still inside the box area of the Smart FC, but the clearance is a very good one there from the Smart FC defender. Still launched forward by Gbagada FC. They are begging for the goal before halftime, Gbagada FC, but the defenders of the Smart FC are doing everything possible to just make sure they coordinate and cool calm themselves, not to just concede or before halftime.
Yeah, definitely they should be able to calm themselves. That Smart FC not to concede in the first half of this encounter. I mean, good one for Smart FC. They've been showing the smartness in them. For Gbagada FC, they are not getting the ball forward quickly. I said it earlier on. I mean, use these flanks, use the wingmen, getting the ball very quickly. You're using from the midfield. It's not working out for you. Try other way out. There the flanks there. You can get the ball into the bottom corner, and then probably you can get the goal coming in for you.
Goal kick taken very short by Samson Agbola, who was very, very lucky in the first 3 minutes of this game. Talking of the goalkeeper of the Smart FC, after the back pass was not well controlled and well saved and recovered by Oyebanji Habib, the man who scored the goal separating the two sides. After that horrible control and mistake by Samson Agbola, the goalkeeper of Smart FC, just have to say thank you to Oyebanji Habib for that good recovery. Otherwise, Gbagada FC would have taken that very early lead in the 3 minutes of this game. Oyebanji Habib is now the man who is separating the two sides from the penalty spot. Gbagada FC still not relenting before halftime. If possible, they can get an equalizer. The noisy fans still putting much more pressure on Gbagada. They want the equalizer. They won't want to mind where the goal will come from. They just want to see the ball at the back of the net. They don't just want to care where the goal will come from. The Smart FC side are not ready to concede. Very composed and coordinate. Defenders of the Smart FC have been doing a well done job to make sure the attack of the Gbagada FC are well kept silent.
Yeah, for me, I think as Smart FC, kudos to them. They are the debutants in this competition, and they've actually proved a lot of points going forward in this first game of this competition against Gbagada FC. Gbagada FC started the game on a very, very light note. They were pushing forward. I mean, the goalkeeper made some error, that's Agbola Samson, but they couldn't bury that in the bottom corner and make it count and probably get the first goal of this encounter. But Smart FC, I mean, well coordinated, push forward. They believe in themselves so much, and also thanks to Ibrahim Fatai, their number 7 man, who has been very, very good. But big thanks to Oyebanji Habib, just number 5 man, who actually converted the penalty and putting a smile on the fans, on the face of the fans of Smart FC and also the players. The game is still on. The first 45 minutes is still on, and it's still 1-0 in favor of Smart FC against Gbagada FC.
The captain of Gbagada FC is down after the head collision between Fagbayi Samuel and the midfielder of the Smart FC. Should be back on his feet to continue after being attended to by the medical staff of the team. Frustration on the touchline from the Gbagada FC side. Very jump-at coach of the Gbagada FC, Olajide Akinyelu, who had been one of the longest-serving coach for Gbagada FC. He was there last season. Did everything possible to gain that promotional ticket. All his effort wasn't enough to gain that promotional ticket. And now they are having another fresh season to fight that promotional ticket into the second tier of the Nigerian football. Now they are having a very slow start now against the newcomer Smart FC. 40 minutes gone out at Teslim Balogun Stadium. Smart FC lead by goal to nil. It's a good delivery, Smassman. It's a very smart call there by goalkeeper. This time around, well read by him to make sure the ball is punched out of the territory.
Definitely, that was a nice one from the goalkeeper who came out to actually claim off his line. Well saved, well pointed out from the Smart FC goalkeeper. Gbagada Samson, the jersey number 9 man for Gbagada, was actually coming in to get a header for an equalizing goal for Gbagada FC. But I'm actually wondering what will be going on in the mind of our coach at Gbagada FC. Actually, when he actually gave his speech, he said they are ready for this season. They want to get the maximum 30 points in this first game against Smart City. But definitely, it is a game ball, different ball game entirely. I think he has to go back to his drawing board, sit down with his boys, talk to these boys. I mean, you have the experience, you can do it. Go back to the second half, get the goals coming in for yourself. You're playing against a debutant who have actually been impressive in the first 45 minutes.
They still have enough time to play in the second half, but time running out before halftime. This is the dangerous man now. Very dangerous. You can't just stop him. When he holds the ball, how much more pressure on the defenders of the Gbagada FC. Talking of Ibrahim Fatai, he has been the danger man for the Gbagada FC defenders. Was the man who just created that penalty from his cross after the poor control from the Gbagada FC defender. Touching with his hand. And referee did not think twice before pointing to the spot to award a penalty for Smart FC. As it stands now, ball possession going all advantage of Smart FC. They're still pushing the attack forward now, inside for the second goal. This might be promising this time again. Chance for Smart FC. And goalkeeper this time around is there to make the goal recovery. There is a touch from the goalkeeper on the head of the Smart FC player. I think the referee didn't see what exactly went wrong. And no VAR to show what exactly happened. And the goalkeeper will be surely lucky to escape the referee booking. Well seen here to know what exactly happened between the goalkeeper and the player. But very, very lucky. Referee didn't see what exactly happened between him, the goalkeeper Loto Alaba, and Azan Jabbar. You can see communication between the referee and the goalkeeper. I think the goalkeeper will be given a yellow card after the conversation between the Smart FC player and the center referee to given what exactly happened between the player Azan Jabbar and Olotu Alaba. Yellow card shown to the goalkeeper already. And that will be the second player for Gbagada FC in this game to be shown yellow. They're not playing under pressure, talking of Gbagada FC. They just need to cook calm themselves. They still have enough time to play in the second 45 minutes. Bring themselves back in this game. You're playing away from home. Even if you can get a point, it's still better than losing. But playing under pressure, on the frustrating side, even goalkeeper playing under pressure may just change the whole scenario of the game and give advantage for Smart FC, who are really enjoying themselves in this game.
Yeah, definitely half bread is better than none, as they do say. But for Gbagada FC, I mean, they will have the pride in them. I mean, they are the whipping, they are the very experienced team when it comes to the Nigerian national, when it comes to the Nigerian nationwide league out. Playing against a team like Smart FC, who are just getting, their promotion into the season. But earlier on, what actually happened between the goalkeeper and the referee, for me, I think the referee shouldn't have given him a yellow card. It wasn't with this man. I mean, it might actually be a collision between these two players. Giving him a yellow card was not a good decision.
At the end, the call from the referee was the final say. And there is another flag up. Advantage Smart FC. B. Manuel keeps saying it that the defenders of the Smart FC are really well organized and composed. Very, very coordinated. And you can see the frustration from the bench of the Gbagada FC on the call from the referee. If you are playing well, the referee will surely play with you. Gbagada FC have not really played up to expectation. Even if referee will play with you, there is no big call from the referee to give advantage for Gbagada FC so far. So what's the call from the coach of the Gbagada FC? I still don't understand. You need to just talk to your boys. Get the goal in a very legit way. Calling for ball in different angles is not the best solution. Smart FC have shown all the stuff they're made of. Now Gbagada FC in the box area now. I keep saying it, that the Smart FC defenders are playing like a team. Exact chance, yeah! This time around, Samson Agbola is there to make the very good recovery. And the recovery from the goalkeeper is a very good one. Now, it's a problem now for Gbagada FC. Ibrahim Fatai will be there. Much more problem now. It's a good delivery. Still not yet clear now. Smart FC have the chance now. Inside the box area of the Gbagada FC. At the hand, the cross is not the best one. And that will be that for the first 45 minutes of this game. Live at the Teslim Balogun Stadium. The Nationwide League One. First kickoff of the season. 2022 Nationwide League One. Live at the Teslim Balogun. Home soil of the Smart City FC. It has ended for the first 45 minutes. Smart FC 1. Gbagada FC 0.
Yeah, definitely Smart FC actually leading by a lone goal against Gbagada FC. I mean, these are promising encounter. I mean, Fatai Gbadamosi has been the main man for me, no doubt about that. We'll catch him if you can. I mean, he has been an energetic man in front of the goal line, pushing forward, and definitely his effort has actually shown for the first goal for Smart FC. Half time here at the Teslim Balogun Stadium. Smart FC 1, Gbagada FC 0.
You're back to the second 45 minutes of this game. Live at the Teslim Balogun Stadium. If you're just joining us, it's the Nationwide League 1 2022 season. Smart FC at home welcoming Gbagada FC. After first 45 minutes, Smart FC lead by goal to nil. A well-taken penalty by Banji Habib. In the 27th minute, separating the two sides. Now second 45 minutes of action, back again. And we are ready to watch another second 45 minutes of entertaining football between Smart FC in yellow against the opponent Gbagada FC. Despite all paparazzi, all preparation, all social media fumbling, Gbagada FC are down with a goal. Well taken penalty from Banji Habib in the 27th minute. Separating the two sides now. Now Gbagada FC will be coming out in the second 45 minutes in search for the equalizer if possible. They can get the winning goal. But as it stands now, Smart FC are giving them a lot of tough time to play, especially Ibrahim Fatai, the number 7 jersey. This is the man I'm talking about. Beautiful crossing for Smart FC to Anton Italy. It is goal number 2. Smart FC now can wrap the show. It's a welcome from Ibrahim Fatai. This man is just deadly.
Definitely deadly. You can say catch him if you can. I said that earlier on. I mean, he has been the energy man in front of the line for Smart FC. He has been proving his tricky. It's smart run. Look at that dribble from the left-hand side. Excellent point to the bottom corner. Well placed. Nice position from Smart FC. And it seems it's game over for Gbagada FC in this one. But can they actually bring out the weapon from the Arsenal? Only time will tell. Can Smart FC prove their superiority over Gbagada FC? And they're actually doing that in their first season in the Nationwide League.
Smart City are just doing everything, all in the heck now. Keystone Light. The desperation of Gbagada FC had now been calmed down. Their mouth watering. Their social media fumbling. The ways all in the preparation ahead of this new campaign. Smart FC are having all in good on the start. Everything now working out all in good for Smart FC in the start of this game. Who else can stop Ibrahim Fatai? This man is just so deadly. Gbagada FC defenders are finding it very difficult to just stop him. When he holds the ball, he knows what exactly he can do with it. Smart FC can just put all their money on Ibrahim Fatai. Welcome into the second 45 minutes.
I mean, yeah, definitely welcome back, Bashir, for this great second half for the 5 minutes. I mean, it has been tantalizing the first 5 minutes of this encounter since Smart City getting the second goal, which seems that it's going to kill the game off for Gbagada FC. If they can't come back and do something very quickly, it seems it's going out of hand for them. But it's a game of football, and anything can still happen. It is for the 5 minutes of encounter. We've seen games 4-0 down Nigeria against Sierra Leone, coming back early 4 in that game. It's a game of football, anything can happen, and they have the experience talking about Gbagada FC. Can they actually come back and also get something from this game? Probably a point or maximum 3 points.
Still a lot of work to be done by Gbagada FC to score 2 more goals. But the way things are now, Smart FC are still hungry for more goals. Double substitution ready to be made now by the Smart FC side. This to show they are here for business and to score more.
Yeah, definitely they are here for business, but I think that what should be going in the mind of their coach is to defend solidly for the rest of this encounter. 2 goals to nothing is enough for you to get the maximum 3 points. 2 goals, 3 points for you, I mean, is enough to actually sit on top of the league. What should be going on in his mind is actually seal this game off and definitely make it over for Gbagada FC, who actually not showing, they are actually showing no business in the second half of this encounter.
Back pass to Alaba. At the end, surviving that very silly back pass. Now, it will be a sleepless night for Lajide Akinyalo, the coach of Gbagada FC. Substitution now ready to be made by Smart FC. Is Ogunleye now making way for Ogurano. Aitos Rashid. It's the turn of Aito Rashid. Ogurano Sheun is now being introduced, replacing Ogunleye and Aito Rashid as well. Introduced for a positive impact as well to choke the midfield and silent Gbagada FC for the next minute of action. But as it stands now, never say never in football. NLO Super 8 final. Campus FC will lead it by 2-0 before Destiny Boys scored 3 in the second half. But the way things are now, Gbagada FC are finding life so much difficult in this game. Smart FC can take the scoreline to the bank. Obi Manuel, if you are playing a season, first opening match matters a lot. That will surely boost the morale of the players. Substitution ready to be made by Gbagada FC. This time around is Alhassan Badamasi, replaced by Sadiq Ali, the number 3 jersey. And that will be the last stage of the game for Alhassan Badamasi, who was earlier booked in the game in the first 45 minutes. This time around, free kick advantage for Smart City FC. It's becoming bad to worse now for Gbagada FC in this game in the start of the second half as well. 2 minutes into the second half, they concede the second goal through the lovely display from Ibrahim Fatai with a lovely set-piece control. The squad play was absolutely exceptional, was very excellent, and very much easy to tip the ball into the back corner. As it stands now, Smart City FC leads by 2-0. Free kick in a very promising area again to add to the tally for Smart City FC. He goes for goal himself. Oh! Tips the crossbar. And that should have buried the game by now if that ball is 6 into the back corner. And that will have been 3. But very lucky Gbagada. Almost. Smart FC are really very, very good inside.
I mean, definitely they have been very, very good in the second half. Also talking about the closing out of the first half, they've been pushing forward. Excellent free kick taking there from the captain. Well spotted, but just well over the crossbar. Great chance for Smart FC. I mean, if that should gone in, I mean, probably that might be game over for Gbagada FC. Maybe let's just go back to the drawing board and start drawing things out for themselves going forward in the Nationwide League.
They will have to have a rethink of how the next game will be. Talking of Gbagada FC. Because the way things are now, Smart FC are not ready to concede. Smart City FC are not ready to concede in this game. They're making life much more difficult for Gbagada FC in this game. They're still not relenting, Gbagada FC, trying to reduce the scoreline. The defenders of the Smart City FC are doing all-man duty not to concede. Even the goalkeeper had been called to action and has been doing perfectly well. Gbagada FC have the chance to shoot this time. It's a one-man mark. One-man marked. It's a one-man-to-man. At the end, delivery from Afra Shegun wasn't the best one to go out for a goal kick.
Yeah, Definitely Smart FC. I mean, they've been very coordinated, pushing forward again. But here comes Gbagada FC again, trying to get something. I mean, putting a first goal into the bottom corner, but well defended from the Smart FC player. Their midfielders well coordinated. The defensive line, kudos to these guys. They've been pushing forward. But I think Gbagada FC needs to get the ball quicker forward. You guys are down by 2-0 for crying out loud. Pushing forward, frustrate this Smart FC team. Getting a tiki-taka from a football. Be creative. Just bringing a dead ball speciality in the bottom corner. Probably get the 1-2 touch, and then you can get a foul, a penalty, so the bottom corner can get a goal first in that game.
We are heading to much historical moment for Gbagada FC in the start of the Nationwide League 1. They're down with 2 goals, which they would never in the life season think the result line would be against them. The newcomer Smart FC are showing they are here to expose all 7 teams in the Nationwide League 1. A lot of work to be done now for Gbagada FC if they are ready to bring themselves back in this game. A lot of invitational tournament play by Gbagada FC. A lot of friendly match play in preparation for the Nationwide League 1. At the end, the result hasn't shown. They've played a couple of invitational tournaments, couple of friendly matches, talking of Gbagada FC. At the end, no result in this Nationwide League 1. Chance now for Gbagada FC. I keep saying it. The defense line of the Smart City FC have been well coordinated, well composed, and really well organized.
Yeah, definitely well composed, well organized from Smart FC. I think if you look at the Smart FC team, 2 players marking on 1 player for the Gbagada FC. They have watched this team so very closely. They know their game plan. They know what they are bringing to this game. They know they have the experience. So 1 man, 2 man, marking every man. I mean, they know what they can actually do. So good one from Smart FC. They actually getting the better of Gbagada FC in this game.
They are still trying everything possible. Still not relenting, Gbagada FC. They're keeping hope alive. They're believing in the dream. They're believing in historical moment. They still not relenting. If possible, they can bring themselves back in this game. Nevertheless, Smart City FC are just a very good team. With the way they've played, with the way they've composed themselves, with how they've shown attitudes, with the way they've reacted to occurrences. Smart City FC have shown they are here for business into the second tier of the Nigerian football. They've shown Gbagada FC it's not about being noisy. This is the danger man now. Ibrahim Fatai now. This time around, they escape it. They will just have to say, thank God, it didn't get balanced well. Otherwise, it would have been a different story entirely.
Definitely. I mean, if he has gotten on well to the body, just number 7 man, Ibrahim Fatai, who has been very, very clinical with his crosses in the bottom corner. Probably that might have been a 3rd goal for our Smart FC in this encounter. Smart FC, for me, they are playing like Remo Stars of the Nigerian Professional Football League. We saw how they started very well in the MPFL season, defeating Mountain of Fire Ministries in their first game, and also they didn't show any respect to any Nigerian professional football team. Smart FC actually proving the same thing. They are doing so well for themselves, and definitely their debut season, and they're actually proving a big point to actually watch out for them in the Nationwide League.
I hope Smart FC can keep this big momentum. I hope they can keep this big form. I hope they can be much consistent in this Nationwide League 1. Talking of the Smart City FC. I hope this form can continue for Smart City FC. They are really showing a very good football. And their fans are really enjoying what they're seeing. So far, so good. A disappointing start for Gbagada FC, but still much football match to play. They still have enough to recycle themselves and possible put smile on the face of their fans. Talking of Gbagada FC. If they can score early in the second half, reduce the scoreline, this can give them hope that they can bring themselves back in this game. But with the way things are now, Smart FC are not giving room for Gbagada FC to expose. Ibrahim Fatai is a dangerous man. Think he's very tired. Not really showing that commitment in the first half and in the start of the second half. Ibrahim Fatai, with the way he's playing now, I think is off this game.
I mean, for me, I think he's not tired of coming to the second half of this game. I mean, looking at the Gbagada FC defenders, they've known so well that he is their main man. He's a talisman up front, getting the crosses, so they are not allowing him to actually dish in the crosses. Well, for me, if the coach can actually sub between him, he has done his work. He has provided some great crosses, some fine runs, for Smart FC. They are leading 2-0. I mean, if he should go off in the second half, kudos to him. Well done job from Ibrahim Gbadamosi.
It is Ibrahim Fatai, that dangerous man, who had just been making everything compactable for himself in this game. Very well composed in this game. You just have to think of how possible you can bring yourself back in this game. Everything working out for Ibrahim Fatai so far in the start of this game. There is a clinical tackle on him. They know how dangerous he is. So they've been managing life so much difficult in the second half for him. I think his coach just need to talk to him. When you get the ball, don't think twice. Locate your teammate. Get the passes right. Holding ball too much, you may just get injured. There are a lot of games to be played ahead. This is just the start of the season. A couple of matches to still be played. And there are a lot of vital matches to be played for Ibrahim Fatai. I'm very sure his coach will have to talk to him. Maybe in the next couple of minutes, it will surely change him and bring in a new leg for him to rest in the next game. And they know that will be an away game. Surely very much vital for them to win again. Surely this result, if it ends in a way of Smart FC, it's a big boost for them and a big challenge, a big call as well for them to know they can surely beat anything in this Nationwide League One.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, for them to be a very, very big one, for them getting first 3 points of the season and also scoring 2 great goals in the opening, let's say 60 minutes of this encounter. I mean, for a debutant, they've shown the stuff of a big team in them. They didn't give respect to Gbagada FC, knowing fully what they've been in these leagues so far. For this season, so they've been doing so well for them. So I think Smart FC, they have a very big point to actually prove this season in the Nationwide League.
Free kick will be taken by Alfred Shegu. At the end, lifts it for his newly introduced player, Adiele Marvelous. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players of the Gbagada inside the territory of Smart City FC. Trying to reduce the scoreline now. Can they get the goal they've been begging for here from here? It's a good delivery! And the header wasn't the best one. And no problem for Gbagada Samson this time as he watches the ball goes off the crossbar.
Definitely no problem for the goalkeeper, but that was a fantastic delivery from the jersey number 8 man. Found his man well, but just well over the crossbar. But I think he should have done much better and get something to actually reduce the deficit for Gbagada FC in this game against Smart City.
Good delivery there from Adiele Marvelous. But the follow-up wasn't the best one. As the heading just go off the crossbar. And well watched by goalkeeper Gbagada Samson for Smart City FC. Smart City FC really enjoying themselves. These 2 goals is enough to claim maximum 3 points. They need to just be consistent. Get concentrated. Be focused. Put all mind in this game. If they concede now, they may give room for Gbagada FC to bring themselves back in this game. Gbagada FC still not relenting. If possible, they can just score one now. And possibility of getting the equalizer before 90 minutes. There is no time to be wasted in football. So Gbagada needs to score very early in this game to bring themselves back in this game. Cross comes in. The defender is there for Smart City FC to make the clearance. And this may be a problem now again for Gbagada FC. Another man is there to make the recovery. The newly introduced player making that mistake. But Wokweto Joshua is there to make the recovery very, very sharp and very quickly. I'm still not yet contented with the way Gbagada FC have played so far in this game. They've not really played like a team. When they push the ball forward, it's been so much difficult for them to get the finishing. The Smart City defenders have just been making life so much difficult for the Gbagada FC. The attack have been so much silent. The coach just needs to do much more work in creating much more chances for Gbagada. You could see when Ibrahim Fatai holds the ball from the flank, there is always a player inside the territory of the Gbagada box area who exactly know when the cross will come in and the position for him to stand. That's just the main problem Gbagada FC have been having this game.
Exactly, you said it on. I mean, there should be a talisman in this game. I mean, who the team will actually depend on to getting the crosses for them. Look at Smart FC, they have Ibrahim Fatai for them. I mean, look at this team, Gbagada FC, they don't have any man, they don't have the creativity in the middle of the park. These crosses are not coming in, these set pieces are not going in, but they need to bring in someone who can actually, I mean, depend on as an individual player who will definitely make way for the other teams, for Gbagada FC to actually get something in this game. If not, it seems it's game over for them.
Still nowhere cleared out of the danger zone for Gbagada FC. Advantage Smart City FC again. Pressure mounting on Gbagada FC. It's becoming bad to worse now for Gbagada FC. They are down with 2 goals. They are inside for the equalizer. Trying to reduce the scoreline. Smart City FC not giving room for them to operate now. All advantage going in favor of Smart City FC now. This is the newly introduced player now. He's very dangerous. Tayo Rashid trying to make a pace in at the end. The movement wasn't the best one for him. And relieve the pressure on Gbagada FC. There is another double substitution ready to be made by Smart City FC. This time around is a number 9 jersey, Govre West. And as well, Wasiu Hakim replacing Omotosho Rilwan. And as well, Ibrahim Abiodun. Both Ibrahim Abiodun and Omotosho Rilwan making way for Govre West. And Wasiu Hakim. Enough time for them as well to showcase to the whole world and let the coach know what they can offer the team as well. Gbagada FC will be having a sleepless night because they would never think these results will go against them. Nobody on earth will be predicting 2 goals in favor of Smart City. The noisy Gbagada are down with 2 goals now. Who can just change the whole scenario for them. Despite being noisy, they are suffering with 2 goals. The coach will just have to go back to his drawing table. Start all over again in the next game at home. And see how things can change in the next game. But as it stands now, the game's still not yet over. A goal from Gbagada FC can give them hope that can bring themselves back in this game. Smart City FC are not giving room for them to operate at all. Alfred Chegu now with a delivery. The ball is out for a goal kick. Much more problem now for Gbagada FC. The crosses, the delivery are not best. At the end, this call is going advantage for Gbagada FC. Corner kick advantage will be taken by Hadiele Marvelous, the newly introduced player in the second half. Taking very short and quickly now. Inside the box area, the cross is in. Referee not interested in the penalty call. It's a penalty call from the Gbagada FC. Oh, I love this control from Ibrahim Fatai. This is the dangerous man now. Can they stop him? Oh, very, very good sliding tackle from Billy Aminu Adekule. Otherwise, they may just eat their cake without getting ready.
Yeah, definitely nice one from Ibrahim Fatai. I mean, immaculate. What a touch. What a control. I mean, that was just out of this world. Fantastic control, but well defended from the Gbagada FC player who actually came in with a sliding tackle and just got the ball off him. Otherwise, probably it might be the third goal of this game.
Good sliding tackle from Billy Aminu Adekule to make sure the attack from Ibrahim Fatai didn't lead positively. Still nowhere cleared out of the danger zone. The delivery is good. And the clearance again from Owokwoti Joshua goes out for another corner, number 5 for Smart City FC. Pace is coming for Smart City FC. They are making sure they utilize it. The delivery not the best one, still nowhere cleared out of the danger zone. At the end, they enjoy it and escape that call away. It's the turn of the Gbagada FC to start the attack now. Now they can push the attack forward. My goodness me. Gbagada FC had not really been very good in front. I keep saying it. They need to work on the attacking force. They need to work on how they can create much more chances. They need to work on how chances are well convert. The attacking force have been so much silent in front. And you just have to say credit to Smart City defenders who had really done a very good job in this game.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, first of all for me, I think they are getting the ball very slowly, into the bottom half of the Smart FC team. They are not getting it quicker, and when they are in the half, they are not utilizing these chances. They are not making this count. They are just pushing forward. They are not just ready to score. I must be sincere with myself. But FC are not showing, the stuff of being an experienced team in the Nationwide League. Smart FC for me in this opening encounter has been very, very decisive. Looking at the players they've brought in, players who have been playing, bring off one fantastic player anytime. You've seen that Ibrahim Fatai switched to the right side of the flanks and not to bring another player to the left hand of the flanks, and he has been performing superbly well for Smart FC in this game.
Smart City FC still leads by 2-0. A goal scored in the 27th minute of the first half, and 3 minutes into the second half, a solo strike scored to add to the tally to make it 2. Gbagada FC now praying. You can see the frustration from the fans, begging and shouting. A poor display from Gbagada FC so far. With all the high tension of preparation ahead of this Nationwide League 1, their start to the season is nothing to write home about.
Yeah, definitely nothing to actually write home about, no doubt about that. We've seen that in the first half of this encounter. Hoping for the second half to actually come back stronger, but different ball game that has been. But Smart FC has shown themselves. They've been a debutant, no doubt about that. But actually, they are playing like a team with much experience. They are getting the ball quicker. They are getting the ball into the bottom corner. They are getting the goals and even the possession. Well done job from Smart FC, and I hope to actually see more from this team.
More love actions to see from the Smart City FC. 70-30 ball possession advantage, Smart City. They've displayed perfectly well in the first 45 minutes. They're still showing the quality and the stuff they made of in the second 45 minutes. A rapid pace from Smart City FC so far. What a time to be a Smart City fans. For the fans of the Smart City, the newcomer in the league, yet they've shown they don't give respect to any team in this Nationwide League 1. All they want is a promotional ticket into the Nigerian National League. But it stands now. Free kick advantage for Gbagada FC. will be taken by Alfred Shegun. Referee wants the kick to be taken where the foul committed. I'm still doubting what Gbagada FC will be thinking after this game. What exactly went wrong? Delivery there for Gbagada FC, and that is a very easy catch for Agbola Samson. After Kibu Ademola heading, what a very soft one. And no problem for Agbola Samson or Kwayemi. The goalkeeper for Smart City FC in this game. He had a season loan last season with Maho FC, Noshogbo, before returning back to Smart City FC now and having a very good campaign with a Lagos-based Up Clyde. Chance now for Smart City to add to the tally! And that would have been a rampage. And that would have been a well-deserved goal for Ibrahim Fatai to put his name on the score sheet with all his effort in this game. But a sliding tackle from the defender of the Gbagada FC was very much important. Otherwise, Ibrahim Fatai would have put his name on the score sheet and now will have spotlight and smile on with 3 good goals for Smart City FC.
Definitely a big chance out for Ibrahim Fatai to actually crown all his effort in this game and write his name boldly in the Hall of Fame for Smart FC. In this encounter, nice run from the winger, the right hand side, the captain. Nice ball forward to Ibrahim Fatai, but just couldn't finish well superbly. Well defended from the Gbagada FC team. Game on in this game.
A rapid score dash will have been for Ibrahim Fatai in this game. With all his effort, all his display and skill. For me, he's just the man of the match. You see him in every angle for Smart City FC, both right to left. And that is where you can know a player who is much more influential and very useful in a team. A very good delivery now to Ibrahim Fatai. At the hand, too much for him to chase. Too much pass there from Govre West. Trying to locate Ibrahim Fatai in front. And at the end, it was a too much pass for him. It will be one of the good days for Ibrahim Fatai to put his name on the score sheet. But nevertheless, all his effort not really wasted. He was the man who produced the first goal from that tipping cross. After the ball control from the defenders of the Gbagada FC. Tips to the hands. And referee didn't think twice before pointing to the spot for a penalty for Smart City FC. And well converted by Oyebanji Habib in the 27th minute of the first half. 3 minutes into the second half. It was still this same Ibrahim Fatai will make a deadly move from the left flank. A chance now for Smart City FC. This is becoming much more easy for Smart City FC. They are just breaking the defense line of the Gbagada FC so very easy in this game. They're having it very good in the start of the second half. And now it's becoming a big call for Gbagada FC.
Yeah, wonderful, I must say. Nice workout from a Smart FC player. Nice tiki-taka football. I'm enjoying this, I must be sincere. Nice runner from the left-hand side man, wingman. Beautiful ball into the bottom corner, but there was nobody there to actually convert a chance into the bottom line to make it 3-0 for Smart FC.
There is another double substitution ready to be made by Gbagada FC. And this time around is Adebayo. Ready to make his own impact. And as well, Eladoye Samuel. Things really not working out for Gbagada FC in this game. The only first 5 minutes into this game was the only best display from Gbagada FC. They give room for Smart City FC to operate, and Smart City had really done perfectly well since they've had the first opportunity into this game. They've really been all in these hands of the Smart City FC. They've shown the stuff they're made of. They created the chances, and they've utilized all the chances well created. Talking of the Smart City FC in this game.
Yeah, definitely Gbagada FC actually in the first 5 minutes. They showed us a flash. In the first 5 minutes, we almost fell for it. But no, Smart FC actually showed us the stuff they have made of. And definitely the debutants are in this competition are actually enjoying themselves and also enjoying the largest share of the points are in this game. But kudos to the main man up front. That's Ibrahim Fatai, the right-hand side man. He has been running in this game. Fantastic for me. Well deserved to be the man of the match. I think the coach has to actually bring this guy off. Let him rest for the next game for Smart FC.
I'm still very sure the coach knows the importance of Ibrahim Fatai in this game. Or maybe he just wants to put Ibrahim Fatai in his game as well to be in the score sheet. To us to crown all his effort. But still not yet over for Gbagada FC. Trying to just reduce the scoreline. If possible, they can get a goal. But Smart City FC, very composed side. And not just ready to give room for Gbagada FC to just score. As it stands now, a very poor start for Gbagada FC. I must be sincere with you. They just need to go back, watch the replay of this game, watch it all over again, check everywhere, check every angle. What exactly went wrong? It's a big call to other team about this Smart FC that they are here to shock the whole world.
Yeah, definitely. They're actually here to shock the whole world, and we've seen that in the first half, the second half of this encounter, and they're actually leading by 2-0. Well done job. A very huge call to the other teams that are playing in the same group with them in the Nationwide League. They need to be very careful of this Smart FC team. They are very smart. They are very clinical. They are very good. I must confess to you, from the back, from the midfield to the attacking line. I mean, only just time will tell. Probably they might just be the team going to the Nigerian National League. A lot of games still to be played.
They still have a lot of assignment to be done. Smart City, this is not yet a big fall for them that they've yet arrived. They've not yet arrived yet. I have to be sincere with you, Obi Manuel. They still have a lot of work to be done. They have a lot of work to do. They have a lot of assignments to write over and over. They have a lot of corrections to be made. Talking of Smart City FC, if they want to go far this season, Gbagada FC needs to be very careful not to concede silly errors. Free kick now in a very promising area now for Smart City FC. Can they just score number 3 from this angle? This is promising. It's looking promising now for Smart City. 2 players in front of the ball. He may go for goal. It's over. And no touch from goalkeeper. It's a very good one taking. It tipped ball down. We'll just see the ball at the back of the net.
Definitely a great free kick there, but just well over the crossbar. I mean, that might just be the third goal, and everybody would definitely go to sleep. And Gbagada FC, we have to just go back to the drawing board. If it is not broken, if it is still intact, and just try and figure out some 1 or 2 correction, and then go back to the next game for them. Well, for me, Smart FC, they've been very smart in this encounter. 2-0 up against Gbagada FC. Well done job from them.
Well, the way things are now, Gbagada FC will just have to go back home, because it's becoming a day for Smart City FC and a real bad day at office for the coach and the technical crew, even the boys of the Gbagada. A disappointing start for Gbagada FC, I must be sincere. The fans will really be disappointed going home without scoring to a newcomer who is making their first debut in this game in this Nationwide League 1. And making a record! Oh, what a very close opportunity for Gbagada in this game. And almost the best chance in the second half for them to reduce the scoreline. He should have done better than that. Almost for Adiele Marvelous to reduce the scoreline for Galbite. Gbagada FC very close to reduce the scoreline. But Smart City very lucky not to score by it.
Well, almost, but not in. That was a great chance for Gbagada FC to actually reduce the deficit, and probably they can just score one more goal and just level up at 2-2. But that was a great chance for Gbagada FC, but just well over the crossbar. I mean, smart FC, they have been very, very smart in this game.
They just need to make sure everything works in their way now. Time running out before 90 now. Everything now working out for Smart City FC. It's a party night for Smart City FC. Their first taste in the Nationwide League One. Their first victory ever. It's going to be a rocking party in the city of Lagos for Smart City FC fans. They would surely know what it means to them. This result, Obi Emmanuel, it means a lot to Smart City FC. Playing to a very well experienced Gbagada FC and trashing them by 2 goals. It will never leave the memory of the Smart City FC. There is another player ready to make his own impact for Smart City, but the free kick is well taken on the touchline for Smart City FC. Is Akanji Razak ready to make his own positive impact and possibly choke down midfield, not to allow Gbagada FC to operate more? And this time around, this is the last stage for Ibrahim Fatai. Would not be surprised to see much more applaud from the fans. This guy had really shown one of the most talent Nigeria produced. One of the best players on the field. And you can see the applaud from the fans. They surely know what this guy have done in this game for Smart City FC. And no surprise to see him. That will see him the last game of this game. His last stage of this game. And he has done perfectly well to give the maximum 3 points to Smart City. To surely get the maximum 3 points to Smart City FC in this game.
Definitely what a way for him to say his BYs in this game for Smart FC. He has been the danger man, he has been the man on the flanks, he has been the man with his tricky, he has been delivering the crosses, he got the assist, he has a contribution on the first goal, which was a penalty. Fantastic player for me, brilliant, intelligent, I must say. Smart, that name actually, I mean, is written boldly on him, definitely. Good one for Ibrahim Fatah, and we hope to see much of this young talent. The jersey number 7 man, for me, I must say, I'm actually watching out for this talent in the issue of Nigerian football.
A big boost for Ibrahim Fatai as well for seeing this game to be live streamed and watched throughout the whole world. A big sale on him and a big pride on his name. Talking of the number 7 jersey for Smart City FC. A good product for Smart City FC. Surely will surely go far if he can be consistent without being proud. A lot of players in the Nigerian football, when you make history and name, create a name for yourself, you forget where you start from. I hope Ibrahim Fatai can continue with this, and from there, the breakthrough may come. As it stands now, Gbagada FC with a cross. Chance, my goodness me. Another great opportunity for Gbagada FC. What a chance. What a moment. Elandoyo Samuel, the newly introduced player, having that glorious moment to just reduce the scoreline for Gbagada FC. And this time around, not well connected. And the ball is out of the crossbar.
Definitely what a moment he actually dreamt for. Samuel dreamt of it, but was just well over the crossbar. A great chance for him to actually reduce the deficit and actually go back to the drawing board for Gbagada FC. 2-0 for Smart FC in this game, and it seems they'll be running away with the maximum points and 2 goals in this game, in this great encounter at the Teslim Balogun Stadium over here in Lagos.
3 minutes added for the stoppage time. 3 minutes for Gbagada FC to find the missing ribs. 3 minutes for Gbagada FC to put smile on their face. 3 minutes for Gbagada FC to just reduce the scoreline, even if they are going to lose this game. It's a disappointing result for them not to even score in this game. What a big blow for the coach. Despite being noisy neighbor, Smart City FC will be running home with a maximum 3 points. It's a fine delivery for another chance to make it 3. And the defender is there for Gbagada FC. It's not enough for Gbagada FC in this game. As Smart City not still relenting, they still want to score more. They know how much important it is in this game, in this tournament, to score more goals.
Yeah, definitely Smart FC, they've actually shown the stuff they actually made of. I mean, a debutant in this league, and they're actually showing a great surprise. I'm actually surprised I'm seeing them playing this way. But Gbagada FC actually came in the first 5 minutes, hoping to bring something very, very scintillating in this game. They have the experience, but nothing to actually get in this game. But Smart FC, they've done the unbelievable.
It's still unbelievable scoreline. No Gbagada FC fans will have predicted this scoreline coming. Even Smart FC with the preparation would never believe they will be beating Gbagada FC with the exposure, with the experience, with the way they've prepared. Not scoring against Smart City FC is a disappointing result. But I just have to give credit, great kudos to the players of the Smart City FC so far in this game. They've been so consistent. They've been so composed. They've been well organized. They've really put all mind in this game. Since the start of this game, all concentration have been put into this game, talking of the Smart City, and the result is going their way in this game.
Yeah, the result has gone their way in this game, and they are leading 2 goals to nothing, and it seems that it's going to be over. Yeah, the Teslim Balogun Stadium. Smart FC did a smart one, I must confess, against Gbagada FC, a much experienced team in the Nationwide League. 2-0 is still here at the Teslim Balogun Stadium. Good run from Smart FC, a team, a debutant in this league, showing the great stuff in which they are actually made of. Thanks, credit you have to go to their coach, and also the jersey number 7 man, I must be sincere, Ibrahim Fatai, who has done so well for himself and for his name, and also for his team.
I just have to give kudos to the technical crew of the Smart City FC. The boys that listened to instruction. And that is that. And that is the end of the show. The first kickoff of the 2022 season, Nationwide League 1. Smart City had made record for themselves. They've made record for the club, and they've made record for their name. It has ended for the first kickoff of the season. The Nationwide League 1, the Nationwide League 1, Smart City against Gbagada FC, live at the Teslim Balogun Stadium. It has ended live here. Smart City with 2 good goals. Smart City FC 2, Gbagada FC 0. Bill Emmanuel, what's your look after this game?
Definitely was a goal. The unbelievable actually unfolds before our eyes. A day for Smart FC to look into paradise and say they've done so well for themselves. A debutant in this competition, defeating the almighty one, that's Gbagada FC, by 2 goals to nothing. What a day for them to actually pop the champagne. But I expect Ibrahim Fatai, the jersey number 7 man, to actually lead the celebration tonight.
It's a party night around the city of Lagos for the Smart City FC, and it has come to an end now. It's a record breaking. For the very first time, they will be making a debut in this Nationwide League 1, the 3rd tie of the Nigerian League. They've made a record for themselves. They've made the record for the club, and they've made record for their name. This is absolutely a synonymous record, a synonymous scoreline. It is not just a rebate. It is not just a scoreline, but a full-time result. Live at the Teslim Balogun Stadium. Smart City FC 2. Gbagada FC 0.